Ladies and gentlemen, friends and families, fans and followers, how's everybody doing this morning, this afternoon, this evening, depending on where you are all over the world, right? As promised, this morning we're going to tell the story of the rich man and the poor man, number 3, right? There was a time in Togo, in West Africa, in the city called Lomé, right? A very rich man, very, very rich man. He is immensely rich. So he used to go to the port, right? He used to go to the port to buy some cars, like hundreds of cars, because he has a park, right? So he is kind of a dealer, right? Car dealer. So he goes to the port to buy some cars. And he has some guy over there at the port who works like an agent. He's not a real certified agent, but there are those people who come from third world, the third world countries may know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so he's a little business, They are kind of those guys working at the port, to help people who come to buy some goods or some cars or vehicles and things like that. And one day, this rich man's name is Alaji Kabako, because those rich people, especially Muslim rich people, we call them Alaji, right? And his name is Kabako, Alaji Kabako. So Alaji Kabako one day goes to the port, right, to buy some vehicles again. And that day, this young man didn't have any business from the morning until the afternoon, because he didn't make any money, nothing. And then as soon as he sees the Alaji Kabako coming, he said, "Oh Lord, thank you so much for today. Oh, at least I can eat some chicken, right?" And then he started singing. He started singing and dancing. Bagamagbapu adete jang. Kregidanda bagamagbapu adete jang. Kregidanda adete 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 bagamagbapu adete jang. Kregidanda. And then the rich man Alaji Kabako started laughing. Alaji Kabako said, "You must be happy today. Maybe you made some millions of dollars." And then the gentleman said, "No, he didn't have any business at all. But he's happy. He's singing and dancing because his boss is here." And then Alaji asked him, "Who's your boss?" He said, You are my boss, because anytime you come here, I have business, I get money, I feed my families, I eat, I enjoy, and all of that, so you're my boss." And then the rich man told him that he is not his boss, that there is someone who is their boss, that he has a boss. And the gentleman said, the young man said, "Oh, you have a boss?" He said, "Yes, I have a boss. The person I work for. I'm rich because of that person. That person is richer. He's Alaji too, but he's a big Alaji. So all the money I bring to this port to buy the vehicles and all that doesn't come from my pocket. They come from the big boss, right? The big Alaji. So today I told him about you, and he sends you a gift because you do your job very well, respectfully, and with dignity and honesty. So here's the gift. And he gave the gift to the young boy. And the young boy said, "Wow, so you have a boss?" He said, "Yes." And he said, "Yes, that's why I appreciate the job that you do here all the time, and I respect you." Oh, and the young boy said, "Oh, thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much. I receive, I receive, I receive, I receive." And then they go back together to the business to start buying the vehicles, the cars, And that day, that gentleman that works at the port, he too, because of the gift, it wasn't anything like a gift, like any material, things like that. It was a monetary gift. He gave him like $10,000. And that day, that gentleman also started doing his own business, buying his single cars and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. So what's the message behind this? If you are an employee, you're working for somebody, do your job with honesty and dignity, and with respect, right? And you too, employers, if you have an employee, whoever is working for you, you got to treat him with respect, right? If you're a business owner, you got to treat your employees with respect, because without them, your business cannot run, right? That person who works for you might be another person's boss. Maybe he has a domestic helper. Maybe he has a houseboy that he's paying, because when you pay him, he pays somebody else, right? Even your gardener, the person that cleans your garden, right? He might have workers in his house too, right? Because you pay him and he pay people, working in his house for him. So he's your gardener, you are his boss, and he's somebody else's boss. That's how life goes, right? So let's treat each other, let's treat one another with respect, right? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, fans and followers. Wonderful, wonderful story, right? Thank you. Goodbye.